Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahilladzi atana bil wahidiyati bifadli rabbina. Alhamdulillahi salatu wassalam alaika wal ali ya khairal anam. Rabbun karim wa anta dhu khuluqin adim. Fashfa' lana indal karim. Ya ayyuhal ghawthu salamullah alaika rabbini bidnillah. Wandur ilayya sayyidi binadrah musilati lil hadratil aliyah. Ya Rabbana Allahumma salli sallimi ala Muhammadin syafi'il umami wal ali waj'alil anama musri'in bil wahidiyati li rabbil alamin. Ya Rabbana ufir ya syiriftah wahdina qarrib wa'allif bainana ya Rabbana. Amma ba'du. The Honorable to the Juris Wahidiyah National Cup Competition, the Honorable to Headmaster of Senior High School Wahidiyah Kepanjen Malang, the Honorable to Headmaster of Senior High School Wahidiyah SENDURO-LUMAJANG, the Honorable to all teachers and my beloved friends. Good morning everyone. My name is Saidatul Maharani. I'm from Senior High School Wahidiyah SENDURO-LUMAJANG, standing here before you all to do my speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, in this blessed morning, please allow us to participate behind the audience. Our praise to God in the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the abundance of blessings, mercy, tawfiq, and guidance, so that we can gather and participate in this blessed place. In the Wahidiyah National Cup Competition, in a healthy condition, there is nothing lacking as an expression of our gratitude. Let's mark biqaulina Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Praise salawat, creating and blessing that are beautiful as possible and precisely. May it always be abundant in the lap of our Lord. Great Lord, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala sairil anbiya'i wal mursalin wal malaikatul muqarrabin alaihimus salatu wassalam wa ala alihim wa ashabihim wa tabi'ihim wa tabi'it tabi'ina ila yaumil qiyamah. The postponement of greeting ikraman, ta'diman, wa mahabatan sincerely. We give it to the lap of the awliya wa ababillah min awalihim ila akhirihim, especially he khusu hada zaman radiyallahu an wa anda alayna min barakatihim wa syafa'atihim wa karamatihim wa amaddana bi amdadihim kama yaliku bi kawabihim. Amin, amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Truthful of hopefully that we mentioned above, especially Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ghusu hadas zaman radhiyallahu anhu always devote syafaat, tarbiyah, barakah, nadrah and prayer for his blessing to all of us. So that we can getting benefits, maslahah blessing as much as possible, a special occasion for the holy struggle. Fafirru ilallah wa rasulihi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Patience. Patience also included in their worship that's in holy valid in the sight of Allah. Many words of Allah about patience in the Quran. Among others, Innama yuwaffas sabiruna ajrahum bi khairi hisab. 39 Az-Zumar 10. This meant more or less. Indeed, only those who are patient will be rewarded without limit. 39 Az-Zumar 10. Ya ayyuhalladina amanu ista'inu bis sabri was salat. Innallaha ma'as sabirin. This meant more or less. Oh, you will believe. Ask for help to Allah with patience and perform prayer. Indeed, Allah and those who are patient. 2 Al-Baqarah 153. On the other hand, people who are impatient, that is despairing, grumbling, reckless, in a hurry, and so on, are very heavy as a result of their suffering. Even threatened by Allah as mentioned in the Hadith Qudsi. I'm good, there is none but me. Whoever is ingrateful for the blessing as my giving, impatient for me till and riddle for the certainty of my qadar, then she could bear than me. Such is the weight of goods. Condemnation of the impatient patient is very broad in meaning and patient, as stated by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are type of patience. 1. Sabrun ala musibah. 2. Sabrun fit ta'at. 3. Sabrun anil masyar. 1. Sabrun ala musibah. Patient, perseverance, withstand the trial and tribulation of life. Test on economic issue, healthy issue, family issue, employment issue, and so on. The Prophet ﷺ said, patient for a moment over the musibah is better than worship for a year. Daratun Nasihin 187. 2. Sabrun fita'at. Strong, tenacious, diligent, and earnest in crying out obedience. Do not turn right and left. It does not matter how the obstacles and distractions. 3. Sabrun anil maksiyat. Strong refrain from immorality, whatever the influence and appeal of immorality. He was not effort in the slightest, but stay away and refrain or avoid immorality. Despite the pressures and threats against him, he was not intimidated, not afraid, and still refrained from immorality. In practice, patience must be accompanied by trust. In addition to patience, one must trust, surrender to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Impatient, this is imitation patience. False patience by itself it is misu, and there is a desiring behind in the patient. This is not patience, but even grumbling. Impatient for this definition of trust is mentioned among others. Tawakal is like leaning on the heart to only respective. Al-Ihya Ulumuddin. So, tawakal is an inner act or attitude and includes the inner worship under by Allah. There are many words in the Quran about trust among others. And whoever trusts in Allah, then Allah is the one who serves his his need. People who do not trust may rely on other than Allah, relying on His intelligence, relying on His energy, relying on His efforts, relying on His struggle, relying on His service, relying on His obedience and worship, relying on His strength, relying on His patience, and so on. Refers to the power of God. Such people are trapped in a coffee shop but do not fit, or do not realize it only tomorrow. In the driver will feel the echo only tomorrow. In the however will feel the consequence and remorse. In addition to patience and trust, there are other obligations that must be fulfilled, yaitu ikhtiar. Ikhtiar or effort to find a better situation. For example, a sick person, in addition to having patience and trust in the pain he suffers, is obliged to seek healing, looking for help to our medicine, to doctor and others. However, it must be maintained in the endeavor. Do not rely on it. Even though you have made efforts, you must be patient and trustworthy, because if you rely on your business, you rely on health or medicine, the tawakal will disappear, your patience will also disappear. People who rely on their business, if their efforts are unsuccessful, then get angry, grumble, or many give up. And if the effort is successful, feeling proud, arrogant, and getting dragged further away from Allah. It is clear. So, patience, tawakal, and endeavors must go hand in hand, or together become one. Only patience and tawakal. So, patience, tawakal, and endeavors must go hand in hand, or together become one. Only patience and tawakal, not effort, even though there is the ability and condition to allow. Misuse will occur, incorrect application, then become a lazy person. The more lazy become full of lust, then rely on tawakal and so on. Clearly described by the selection of his lust. Likewise, only efforts without patience and without tawakal will lead to error. So once again, patience, tawakal, and efforts must be valid in and must be inspired by lillah billah. As will sincere, as sabru torkus sabri fi sabri, namely billah. Call not be patient alone, likewise tawakal and ikhtiar must be billah. Patience is the key to safety and become a starter gift to reach all kings. Our help, tawfiq, guidance, and protection of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Said Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, whoever is given, then given takes. Is test for patience, is condemned, forgive, makes dolim, and then apologizes. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was silent for a moment, then said again, they are the one who are safe, and they are the one who receive guidance. In fact, the regrets they play from Allah is accompanied by the amount of reinforcements or tests. And in fact, if Allah loves a servant, Allah tests him first. If he is patient, Allah casts him in if he is pleased, he will love him, him. The words of the ancient people match this hadith. Is patient, love Allah. A patient person is a love of Allah. So whoever ways to be loved by Allah, must be patient and happy. It is said that sabir, people who are patient, are more impatient than shakir. People who are grateful, become for Shakir, Allah promise la azinakum, which is a multiple of additional, which for sabir, Allah promise innallaha ma'as sabirin, Allah be with those who are patient. Thank for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.